Hey guys, thanks for purchasing the Jeep Dubs Hardware key fob. This fits a 2007 to 2018 Jeep Wrangler, also 07 to 18 Jeep Patriot, and there's a whole bunch of other Dodge and Jeep Chrysler vehicles that also fits. You just check the listing description for the fitment. Uh, as long as your key fobs look exactly like these two right here, it will fit. There's another very similar looking key fob. It will not fit. You just got to really pay attention before you make your purchase. And so yeah, we'll go ahead and get into it and start installing the key fob. So first off, we're going to open it up. Go ahead and go like this. Just get your screwdriver. So then basically we're just taking the electronics out of here and inserting it into the Dubs Hardware key fob right here. So we're gonna get this little clip out of here. Don't lose this little metal clip. Don't lose it. You'll need it to make everything work properly. So then you'll have your electronics and your little gasket. So you'll reuse all of this. Make sure that it's OEM, because our key fob is only designed for an OEM key fob. There's a lot of aftermarket fobs out there that are very similar, but they won't actually fit exactly right. It will fit, but it won't fit exactly right. You may just have issues with your key blade going in right here. So ours is only made for the OEM right here. The aftermarket may fit, it may not fit. So just make sure that your stock key fob is an OEM key fob. All right guys, so the trickiest part of this install is getting the key out of the key housing. So the easiest way to do this is going to be to go ahead and get you a razor knife with a brand new blade, and just go ahead and put it down on the table like this. Make sure you're very careful not to cut yourself, and go ahead and go in like this with the razor knife. Sort of start prying it out like that. So just start making some laps right here. Be sure not to cut yourself. So you can just start going like that. As you can tell, it starts cutting it out. And if you can, go ahead and get this little screwdriver, get your blade under here, screwdriver blade. Start prying it out. Sort of rip the plastic off. Be very careful. Go back and forth. Just work it back and forth. Start cutting the plastic away. See that right there? So then we just got a little bit more to do. Go ahead and get over here on the edges. See, look, it's easy to slip. It's gotta be very careful. What you can do is just, once you get it that far off, you can just go ahead and just bend it out and break it. Work it back and forth. So there you go. Here is your key blade. Just make sure that you straighten it out. You might bend a little bit doing it that way. Just straighten your key back out and it'll go in just right. So then we'll go ahead and finish up installing the key fob. So we'll go ahead and put our buttons in. So these buttons are actually designed to look like the Jeep doors, the Jeep Wrangler doors. We always try to keep a little bit of the influence of the actual vehicle into our designs. So this was a 4-button. This was a 4-button fob right here. So we actually have 5 buttons in our package. So we have panic 2 times, and then lock and unlock. Then we also have the blank, so it'll fit. It will fit key fobs just like this. So then we're going to leave our gasket in, or our electronics inside of our gasket exactly like this. So go ahead and put that face down. Make sure it's all the way seated down properly. Then we'll get our clip. Don't forget the clip. Put our clip in right here. And put our battery. This is just a CR 2032 battery. It's very common. So just put that with all the writing on the battery down, the flat side down. Exactly like that. And then let's go ahead and, well, sorry, wrong one. On the Dubs hardware side, we also have our diamond plate on the back of right here. Go ahead and make sure that you got your clip and your battery, CR 2032 battery, face down. And then we'll go ahead and put the stock key right here. It's a little bit of a tight fit. It's made to be a tight fit so won't wear out and last long. So then go ahead and put that right there. So go ahead and put there's a sharp side and there's a flat side, or a rounded side of the key. Go ahead and put the sharp side down. It tends to work better. So let's go ahead and then sandwich it together right here. And then let's go ahead and get our screws. I like to put a top one in first. And don't forget your bottle opener. It can go in either way. This is a 3/32 Allen key if you're wondering. We just include one because some people might not have one. It's a lot easier if you have actual T-handle. So yeah, here is your Dubs hardware key fob. Go ahead and make sure all the screws are tightened up properly. Don't overly tighten them. You can mess it up, but it's pretty hard to mess up if you're not really paying attention, I guess. Yeah, so let's go ahead and make sure your buttons work properly. The panic is a little bit harder to hit. It's designed that way. We don't want everybody's car to be going off alarms unexpectedly. So, yep, here's your Dubs hardware key fob.